bullish, bearish scenario, and more importantly, what it all means for the entire industry. Also, it seems like October has resumed. That's an excellent question. How does W impact crypto? Well, I did a video for you guys on all the platforms that had talked about BlackRock's paper they wrote on Bitcoin. There's some things that they told us without telling us. Bitcoin acts differently during W and turmoil than fiat does. It acts as a hedge against all the insanity happening. There's specific words I can't say. Go back and watch that video on BlackRock Alpha. I think I posted it on YouTube, on TikTok, everywhere. My personal opinion, people like, well, it's historic. People like gold. People like hard assets. People will dump money into different things out of hedging, fear, to prepare, whatever it may be. We now have this brand new asset called Bitcoin. Well, this teenager asset, and people are interested in that. Also, too, I got to leave a little bit early today. Lowe's got something at school, so I got to make her a Costco beef hot dog and go down there to do lunch with her today. So it's going to be a short stream, but let's go ahead and get straight into it. I'm not going to get distracted. Good morning to Mr. R, to Alexandra, and all of the other members watching, and just anyone in general. I want to let you guys know, if you become a channel member, I can see you a lot easier, and then I can give shout outs, all of that jazz. So if you become a member, you support me, support the channel, all of that. I need your help cashing out Ethereum Meta. I cannot help you do that. I cannot help you do any of those things. I apologize. Now, back on track. But before, I got to share something super cute with you guys. This is me. Actually, this is all, if you're in crypto and you're on meme coins, this is literally how people pick meme coins.
These are drawer stuff. Oh, this one. And on this one, and then on this one, and on this one, and on this one, and on this one, and on this one.
That is my nephew, Co. We got Lo and we got Co, because they're both crazy together. But my sister had given him I don't know if well, way back in the day, like in the 90s, we used to get like the books from like Sears or wherever the heck, and we would circle what we wanted. So my sister gave that to my nephew. He's like, no, those are for girls. And then he's circling all the boy stuff. So it's just kind of a joke about picking meme coins. That's also probably Raider. It's probably Raider, how he picks his meme coin. I just wanted to share that because I love my nephew. He's my baby. But let's get into the market. First and foremost, what is happening? This is the weekly. Obviously, we're still down because we had a little bit of volatility yesterday. But when we take a look at the daily, still a little bit down. We take a look at the hour. Damn it, I thought we were bullish. We were bullish earlier. What happened? All right, just kidding. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Bitcoin's doing, because this is going to determine what altcoins are doing. We're supposed to have a reversal, right? And we actually are having a reversal. All right. So longer time frames were a little bit bearish, but the gains aren't, or the drops aren't too terribly bad. We still have some outliers over here. CFX is CoinFlux. Shout out to them. SUI. All of that. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at price action, because that's what's going to give us what we need to know about today. And then we're going to get an XRP, promise. So let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly. I talked about a potential drop to 62.3. We actually dipped below that and we hit about $60,000. So we went a little bit lower than I anticipated. I thought we were going to have a rebound. Again, this is the weekly. Taking a look at the daily. Daily is trying really, really hard to pop back up. Really, 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 really hard. We got rejected at 62.3, and we need to essentially reclaim that area. We've got a lot of really nice support over here. Now, taking a look at the 4 hour to get a better picture. Another rejection, or actually this is the last 4 hours. So we did get rejection over here. So we'll see what happens. But right now, it looks like we printed a local bottom. So we might just consolidate at about 60,000. That's where we might consolidate right now, between 60 and 62. Fingers crossed we go a little bit higher. So Bitcoin has not yet recovered, but it kind of makes sense considering what's going on with liquidations. A lot of long liquidations, okay? So we have, in the last 24 hours, we have 341 million worth of liquidations. 264 million were longs. Okay, 264 million were longs. There's some that are down, some shorts over here. PP and hamster, and then all the rest were longs in the last hour. And the heat map on the last 24 hours, basically just SUI was people were short, and I think that one outperformed. So that's what's going on with the market. Are we rebounded, ready to go back up yet? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Honestly, looking at the chart, we're going to probably consolidate in this area between 60 to 63 and then resume upwards. Fingers crossed. Bearish scenario would be a breakdown of 60,000. However, this is good because we get dips on Ethereum. We get dips on Solana. Solana's trading at about $145 over here. And I've got SUI. SUI is actually still doing really, really well considering. So you had an opportunity yesterday to buy the dip here if you wanted to. But let's go ahead and talk about October. Just because we had historical data that showed that it was a bullish month in the past doesn't mean that's still going to happen, primarily because we have these big companies like BlackRock and the ETFs and everyone and their mom that's in crypto, okay? So with that being said, so should you be bullish or bearish? Be neutral. We have historical data from the past that says numbers go up. But we're not seeing that necessarily yet. So have a bullish case and a bearish case. Your bullish case would be, okay, I'm going to, and start buying now and anticipate number goes up and flip these. Or I'm going to be buying that dip and then flipping them later on. Or I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit on my hands. So it's really your choice what to do with the current state of the market. So is this flash crash over? Right now, it looks like we essentially kind of found our footing. So let's hope that it's over. But again, I want to see a breakout above 63. Okay. All right. Now let's get into some of the other stories. Let's talk about XRP. This one's a big one. This is from Hunter Horsley. Hunter Horsley is from Bitwise. Today we filed an S1 for Bitwise XRP ETP, like ETF. For more than a decade, XRP has been enduring crypto asset that many investors want exposure to. Over the past 6 years, we've worked to pioneer investment vehicles that provide access to emerging opportunities in the space, yada, yada, yada. This is the official PR release of the S1 for Bitwise, the XRP ETF. Today was officially finalized. Yesterday, it was announced. In the filing, Bitwise asserted that XRP is not a security, which that was per the case. And we'll talk about the ruling or the potential appeal and what not happening of the 2023 ruling that XRP is not a security on the secondary market. Now back to Bitwise. Bitwise asserted that XRP was not a security. I agree with them. I don't think any crypto assets the launch depends on effectiveness of the Form S1 and approval of Form 19B4. So what does that mean? That basically means that they went ahead and they submitted the proper applications for an XRP ETF. And it does have to get approved. So what happened with the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs and how did we get those approved last time? Let's go ahead and talk about history, little history corner over here. So basically what happened was Grayscale, which is the absolute Chad of crypto that has all these traditional trusts, they actually ended up suing the SEC because they applied for a spot ETF. And again, we already had futures ETFs. And with the futures ETFs, sorry, got a wedgie. But with the futures ETFs, that's a lot more risk because you're basically saying that X is going to happen on Y date. There's a lot more risk associated. Spot, there's no real risk except if number goes down, and that's okay. But it's not really risky because it's really just kind of like dollar cost averaging. So we got these future ETFs that are a lot more risky than the spot ETFs. And yikes. TikTok is cuckoo today. Back with that being said, so basically they're like, why can't we have spot ETFs? We want spot ETFs. You guys are claiming that you want to protect retail. The reason how we would protect retail is by having these spot ETFs. So they went and they sued the SEC. Then BlackRock submitted the application, all of that, and then eventually it got approved. So the SEC is running out of options. They can't just keep denying everything. Is this a long shot that the XRP ETF will get approved? Possibly. Is it a long shot that it'll get denied? Possibly. It's kind of like 50-50 right now. I'm telling you though, and I understand Bitwise is a very respected company. I get it. If BlackRock also follows suit and follows Bitwise and files an S1 and says, hey, we want an XRP ETF, it will get done. I'm like 99% confident. Now, why am I talking so heavily about XRP and the ETF? Why is this such good news? This is very good news because if this XRP ETF gets approved, XRP is a crypto asset, then it allows for other crypto assets to also become ETFs. And that's bullish for the entire industry as far as pushing the industry forward. So that's positive. The negative aspect is is these are centralized products. You cannot trade them 24/7, 365. And remember, if you want to invest in any of the ETFs, I respect that. I'm not investing in any of these things until my CPA is like, hey, we can save some tax money here, because we follow the tax rules and we do whatever we need to do to pay less in taxes. So there's that. So that's really the only way I would do it if it's going to help me save money on taxes. That's me personally, but you guys do what works for you. Talk to your CPAs, and that would be really cool. Also, you can buy your own crypto assets and put it on cold storage. And that's what I will always recommend. I will always recommend that. People could get mad. They can come for me, say whatever it is. Self-custody is so important. And that's why Bitcoin was created, for the people, by the people. So you do with that what you want. And everybody that's like, your XRP moon girl, blah, 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 price isn't going up. I don't care about price right now. Okay, we're talking about fundamentals. And as I've said on the show, price does not equate to utility, or utility does not equate to price, vice versa. When it's time to appreciate in price, it will. If the ETF gets approved, that should help. But it's not guaranteed to go up. And that's a big problem that we have with a lot of people in crypto. A lot of people think if this happens, there's positive news, number needs to go up. Our altcoin seasons are a lot different than what they were in 2017. If you're looking back in 2017 and you're anticipating these things to happen, you're going to get wrecked. The market doesn't care about you or your opinion. Now, I do want to touch on this. And remember, I got a short stream today. Smash the like. I got to go see my baby. Got to go bring her a hot doggy from Costco. All right. Now, there's this. The SEC has, and Alex is awesome. I was on a panel with him. The SEC has until next week, October 7th, to appeal Judge Torres's July 2023 ruling, which held the secondary sale of XRP through exchanges were not securities. So we have the Bitwise XRP ETF filing. Now we have 5 more days for the SEC to appeal Judge Torres's ruling that XRP is not a security on the secondary market. With what the SEC has done in the past with their previous behavior, they have done things last minute. So if you're somebody who's trading with leverage, I've got a FEMX link down below and Margex link as well. No KYC on Margex, and you get some bonuses as well. Not financial advice, do it works for you, or you're just spot trading. Be cautious. Because if we get an announcement last minute that they're appealing, it could cause a lot of issues with price action, and it's just bearish in general for the entire industry. I don't care if you like XRP or not, you need to understand how important this is for the entire crypto industry. Shout out to Mr. Z, Mr. Mrs. Z. Shout out to you. All right, let's get into some other stuff. So let's go what's going on with XRP. Next, spot Bitcoin ETFs record largest outflows since early September. Bitcoin fell 3.47% to trade at 61.4. Ethereum slid 6% to trade at 24.8. And this could be why price action is going down. But remember, we had a lot of really good inflows happening earlier, like all-time high. BlackRock and Fidelity's Bitcoin ETFs are in the top 10 ETFs launched in the last 10 years. That's pretty incredible, even though that we did have a bit of, a little bit of negative price action happen and a little bit of outflows. But the fact that they are in the top 10 ETFs and they were launched in the last 10 years by asset is insane. Absolutely amazing. IBIT, of course, and FBIT. Now let's talk about Grayscale. Grayscale's high ETF fee keeps the cash flowing in even as investors withdraw. Interesting. So assets under Grayscale GBTC have slumped 50% due to aggressive outflows since it became an ETF. Grayscale is still making 5 times the amount BlackRock is from its IBIT, and that's because of the fees, it looks like. And another thing that I've said too is that crypto exchanges and crypto companies do need to charge fees. Okay. Remember crypto contagion when we had all that stuff happen and like things went down? It was like bad. Like, remember all of that? Part of that was a bad business model. Again, still a lot of bad actors, still a lot of problematic behavior. But when you're offering things for free, it's not always a good service. So sometimes you have to pay money to get a good service. Okay? So Grayscale is charging money because they're offering a good service. We can think about that, or maybe not. But basically, they're still doing pretty well. And again, Grayscale is like one of the OGs as far as crypto traditional financial products. Now, let's talk about Solana being centralized, because there's a big old drama over here. Okay, so apparently Snowden, well, let's go ahead and listen to this over here and see what he's talking about, because there's this big drama.
A lot of people, and I don't want to name names, but Solana are taking
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Good ideas, and they're just going, well, what if we just centralized everything? It'll be faster, it'll be more efficient, it'll be cheaper. And yeah, sure, it is. You're right. But nobody's using it, but for like meme coins and scams. Because if anybody puts anything significant on it, and then all the states begin moving towards it, it's going to be a system that has levers that people can simply just take from you. You have to be thinking for the adversarial case, as opposed to the convenient, easy, early case. I mean, that's uncomfortable for like a lot of these founder mode people who are like, oh, no, we need the minimum viable product, we need this, that, and the other.
That's crazy. Edward Snowden literally went and directly attacked Solana. Wow. That's crazy. Is he right or is he wrong? People on Solana are defending Solana. People not on Solana are trashing it. How do I feel? I don't care. I'm here to make money. Ethereum has its problems. Solana has its problems. I prefer paying more and using Ethereum. But I understand why people would want to use Solana, because it's fast and it's more affordable. However, there's network problems. Same with Ethereum. Ethereum has network problems as well because it's freaking expensive. And Ethereum Foundation is focusing on EIPs for layer 2s instead of fixing the layer 1. Solana doesn't have layer 2s. Ethereum does. I don't want to use a layer 2. I hold both. Now let's get into some of the nitty titty bitty details over here. Let's see what other people are saying. So he says that, we talked about that, but people are mad and upset and whatever. And again, meme coins. We got the moonshot link down there. If you guys want to trade meme coins with me, I got like 4 people to sign up yesterday. I got like $3. Woo! 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 I get free meme coins. You get free meme coins. Send it. Not financial advice. I'm an entertainer. Also talking about Solana. Solana DEX trading volume surpasses Ethereum for the first time in 43 days. And again, is this just with complete trash? Is this trashy? People like Solana right now. They're using Solana right now. It hasn't beat Ethereum by much more. Ethereum was 90.94 billion. Solana was 91.12 billion. This is the thing. I love the positive competition. I love the positive competition. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But at the same time, people on crypto Twitter get so mad. They're so tribalistic. Like Cardano community does it. A Hex community does it. It's ridiculous. I think that it's okay to have favorites, and it's okay to hedge against your favorite, because we're here to make money as ethically as possible. Is Solana super centralized? I'm not going to get into like the tech stuff about it. But at the end of the day, I'm here to make money. I appreciate what Edward Snowden said, though. There's something to think about, definitely. AAVE V3 surpasses 10 billion. TVL as DeFi resurgent gains momentum. AAVE is something I would pay attention to this cycle. Definitely would pay attention to. AAVE comp are the old school DeFi tokens. The milestone represents a 197 increase from its 3.36 billion starting point at the beginning of 2024. Let's go ahead and take a look at AAVE price action. Do we have the chart here? That's APE. I don't even want to look at my APE coin. Oh, that scares me. APE is hot garbage. I should have sold. Damn it. I should have sold, man. I should have sold when it was $3 a year ago. Ugh. Anyways, can't catch them all. Hopefully it pumps and I can just dump my bag. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at AAVE. This is AAVE. AAVE is currently trading at $143, but it did pretty well after it bottomed out last year, or this year around April and even July. I don't know. I feel like AAVE under $100 is a buy. So I'm going to be looking into this more in the future. Now, Swiss bank Taurus and Chainlink partner to drive tokenized asset adoption. Cool. I like Chainlink. I love CCIP. I think that what they're doing is absolutely amazing. Let's dig into this a little bit. Taurus will utilize Chainlink's platform to integrate real-world data into tokenized assets, and they're providing enterprise-grade digital asset infrastructure for assuring custodying and trading. The key features are integrations of the data services for market prices, reference information, identity verification. DeFi doesn't necessarily work without Chainlink, with oracles. Chainlink's feature will ensure transparency by verifying accuracy of reserves, and then interoperability, so you can discuss. So two different languages can speak together, which is awesome. So Chainlink, I just want to take a look at price really quick. It's actually not bad. If Chainlink goes back in this area over here, $9 to $5, I'm a buyer. I forgot to send this. This was my bad. I forgot to send this to mixing. My bad. I just want to give Silent Swap and SQUIDGROW a massive congrats over here. Hacken finished 2 smart contract audits for SQUIDGROW and their DApp, our DApp. And again, I'm not only my partner with SQUIDGROW and Silent Swap, but I also work for them. We always disclose. And their non-custodial privacy cross-chain aggregator from a DEX to NFT marketplace and liquidity locker, SQUIDGROW's ecosystem keeps growing. So the fact that they finished the reports is absolutely amazing. I love it, especially a company like Hacken. She's so smart. She's so intelligent. I love it. I love it. So these audits were completed. We'll dive into this a little bit more when I have a little more time, but I just really wanted to give a big shout out. And I'm telling you, Shib is very much, he's not a perfectionist, but he likes things to be done properly because he takes a lot of accountability for the community, for what he's building with anything that has his name on it. So he wants to make sure if he's putting something out, it's going to work properly and it's going to be a good service for other people involved. And I respect that. That's why it's taking a little bit longer for Silent Swap to come out. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't be pressed about it. I'm just chilling. Also, too, shout out to Callie. I'm going to be going on with him, I think, at 6 p.m. PST on X Spaces today. And then let's talk about this last story. DeFi leaders, Penn VP Harris campaign team asking to meet this month to discuss policy. I'm going to tell you all something right now. I don't even care about this story. The fact that elections is like 30 days away and she says digital assets and maybe she just said blockchain. I even forgot. She didn't say crypto or Bitcoin. Tells me all I need to know. Y'all do what you want to do with that information, but I cannot in good conscience call myself a one party or a single issue voter when one party is or one side is clearly pro crypto and the other side is not. That's a problem for me. Massive problem. But do with that what you want. Anyways, I have to go. I got to see my baby. I will catch up with you guys later. I don't know what video I'm going to put out second today. We'll see. But sending y'all love and light. I got a pretty jam-packed day. And go hug your kids. Go do something nice for your babies. Sending y'all love and light. And shout out to the XRP Army. Bye, guys.